I'm interested to know a bit about your history and just how long you've wanted to perform. Is it something that's been with you ever since you were very small?
Yeah. I just always liked to dress up when I was a child. I just, whenever there was an occasion, Halloween, I would go completely mad if I didn't look like a real zombie. So I think it's just haunted me ever since. And my sister, she went to the Royal Ballet, so I saw her perform in the theatre, and I just think I fell in love with it, and I just knew that was what I wanted to do ever since I was a child.
Well, the childlike quality, because obviously, like you said, it's play acting, isn't it? It's just dressing up. Do you feel in some ways by being an actor now as an adult, it keeps that childlike quality alive?
It does, and whenever I think it's hard to work and I just cannot find the motivation, then when I put on a costume, I just get the same feeling of this is why I do it. So it keeps me going.
And how does it feel to be a European shooting star? Because this has got so much prestige to this award. I mean, some of the talented actors and actresses that have been given this accolade, I mean, it's incredible. And from Denmark, of course.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you personally when you got that call?
I think it's insane, actually, because I'm still really new in this business. So I'm grateful for the opportunities that I've already been given. And this is just the cherry on top, really. So I hope that, this can bring me somewhere that I want to go.
And how are you balancing the kind of because when you start off, you want to exposure is so important. You get an offer for a role, you want to just say yes, I want to take the part.
Yeah.
But I guess it gets to a point, and you sort of start getting awards like Shooting Stars, where you can't just say yes to everything. You have to be more precise when you choose. Is that something that you're sort of slowly getting used to? Because I guess the exposure becomes less important, and suddenly quality takes over. If that makes sense.
It does make sense, but it's only. I'm still new, so it's not like the phone's just ringing all the time, but I begin to sort of to be more picky, and I think it's a good thing, because Kamikaze is just such a special project, and it's really rare, and in Denmark it's hard to find female characters that are this complex, so I try to look for something else that can motivate me, because it's really hard to find something that can live up to Kamikaze. So I just try to figure out what would be fun to do next. Yeah.
A lot of sort of young performers from Europe, they have ideas and dreams of maybe making movies in France, in America, and the UK and everything. But when you come from a nation like Denmark, where there's such a fantastic industry and a thriving, is there less pressure to go elsewhere and make stuff? Because I guess the TV and the film industry in Scandinavia is so strong. You could feasibly stay there for a long time and hone your craft and not feel like you're missing anything, if that makes sense.
I'm just curious, because I think when you live in Denmark has such good we have a strong industry, and we also have a strong tradition of Nordic noir and stuff like that. But I'm also used to it, so I know this, and therefore I'm also curious about going elsewhere and try something else, because I think Denmark we have such a safe country, and I think it kind of limits our imagination to some part, because we don't make a TV show about an old lady with an AK-47 gun, because that doesn't exist in Denmark, So if I want to play something that extreme, I think I need to go somewhere else, because it's I don't think it would happen in Denmark. It would not be real life. It'd be more made up.
I really want to see a TV show now about an old woman with an AK-47.
Yeah,
We've
me
got
too.
to get that made.
Yeah.
So just very funny, you said on stage when you were talking before about your play, you've recently been playing a serious role in a very funny play. Maybe now would you be interested in trying a very funny role in a very serious play?
Yeah, I would like that. I would love to, because I like fun stuff. Kamikaze is so heavy, but it also has this, like I said, it's also it has some light elements to it, and I like that, because I think life is sort of like that. The saddest moment can also be funny at the same time. So I like to try different things. I like to play a funny part.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for your time today. Much appreciated. Cheers.
Thank you, you too.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey,